They had just gotten married. A dreamy honeymoon in Meghalaya. Smiles, selfies, waterfalls, until the groom vanished. Days later, his body was found at the base of a cliff. Throat slit, valuables missing. The bride? Nowhere to be found. And when she finally resurfaced, what she confessed would chill the nation. This is not a movie. This is not fiction. This is the real story of how love turned into a calculated murder in the misty hills of Meghalaya. Raja Raghuvanshi was just 29, an IT worker from Indore. He wasn't rich, he wasn't famous, but he had what many spend their lives looking for, a partner, or so he believed. In May 2025, Raja married Sonam. Their wedding photos showed joy, excitement, and promise. The couple looked like they had their whole life ahead of them. Friends spoke of their chemistry. Families praised their bond. Instagram saw a power couple. Their honeymoon destination? The stunning Meghalaya. Waterfalls, clouds that kiss your skin. They planned to explore Sora, better known as Cherrapunji, where it rains so beautifully, it feels like the skies are crying just for you. But what no one knew was, soon, the skies would cry for Raja. May 23, 2025. The couple checked into a hotel in Sora. Everything was normal. Raja was even sending pictures to his friends. Then, they left for a day trip to the Wai Sawdong waterfalls, a remote but breathtakingly scenic spot surrounded by dense jungle and steep cliffs. At 1:43 p.m., Sonam made a short phone call to her family. After that, both their phones went silent. Hours passed. Then, days. No calls. No photos. No check-ins. Their families tried calling. Nothing. They contacted local police. No trace. No witnesses. Just one chilling question. Where is Raja? June 2nd. After 10 days of silence, a body is found near Wai Sawdong Falls. Locals had smelled something foul near the rocks. A search team discovered a man, bloated, bruised, and half buried by water and stone. It was Raja. His throat had been slit, his face barely recognizable. But his family identified him. Their son was gone, murdered. When? The police were now dealing with something bigger than a missing tourist. They had a homicide. And the prime suspect. The one person missing alongside Raja, his wife, Sonam. Sonam didn't return to the hotel. She didn't contact the police. She vanished. Where was she? And why had she gone silent after her husband's brutal death? On June 9th, a week after Raja's body was found, Sonam walked into a police station in Ghazipur, Uttar Pradesh. Calm, composed, almost rehearsed. What she told them stunned investigators. This wasn't an accident. This wasn't a robbery. It was a plot. A betrayal. A love story written in blood. According to investigators, Sonam had been involved with another man, Raj Kushwaha. Raj wasn't just a stranger. He was an employee of her brother, and possibly her lover. WhatsApp chats showed strange patterns, deleted messages, sudden trips, payments, plans. They believe Sonam lured Raja to the falls, where accomplices waited. Raja's valuables were stolen, his life was ended, and Sonam slipped away like a ghost in the mist. 4 people were arrested: Sonam, Raj, 2 local men. A 5th suspect is still missing. But the puzzle is nearly complete. Sonam Raghuvanshi, who conspired to kill her husband Raja Raghuvanshi during their honeymoon in Meghalaya just days after their wedding, paid rupees 20 lakh to contract killers after the murder, according to a Meghalaya police officer. The officer also said she initially handed over rupees 15,000 in cash to the assailants, which she had taken directly from her husband's wallet during the crime. Sonam reportedly hatched the murder plan shortly after returning to her maternal home in Indore, Madhya Pradesh on May 15, 4 days after her wedding. From there, she booked tickets to Guwahati and coordinated the plot with Raj over phone calls. To delay physical intimacy with Raja, Sonam allegedly convinced him to visit the Kamakya temple before heading to Meghalaya, claiming it was a gesture of respect. She was so determined to kill her husband, Raja Raghuvanshi, that she planned to push him off a mountain herself if the hired men failed. According to the police, Raja was murdered by three men: Vishal Singh Chauhan, Akash Rajput, and Anand Kurmi, friends of Raj Kushwaha allegedly hired by Sonam. The last audio call between Sonam Raghuvanshi and Raja Raghuvanshi's mother has now surfaced, a chilling conversation that unknowingly captured the final echoes of a family bond before everything shattered.
हेलो
हेलो।
हाँ मैं
राजा का फोन चल नहीं हुआ
अभी नहीं हुआ, बस अब चढ़ाई कर रहे हैं तो हम ऊपर चढ़ गए फिर फोन लगाते हैं।
और आज तो उपास होगा फिर?
मेरा तो उपास है ना, मेरे को 2-3 बार बोल दिया।
हाँ।
मैंने मैं घूमने के चक्कर में अपनी 11 थोड़ी तोड़ूंगी।
वही तो तेरी, मैं अभी खरियार बना रही तो मेरे को एकदम से याद आ गई कि आज तो मेरे बहू का उपास वापस।
हाँ
खिचड़ी बना रही हूँ।
फोन आ गया था कि उपास है तो मैंने हाउस।
हाँ तो कहीं दूध लस्सी जो भी मिल रहा हो उपास का सामान वो खा लो।
अब पहले ऊपर तो चढ़े, जंगल में है, यहाँ से आप कुछ मिलेगा।
बाप रे। मैंने कही थी कुछ ड्राई फ्रूट रख के ले जाओ तो बोले हाँ क्या करेंगे हम, दो
ये जंगल है, पता है, घोर जंगल है, एकदम खड़ी चढ़ाई है। चढ़ना मतलब उतरना भी खड़ा ही है और चढ़ना भी खड़ा ही है।
तो वहाँ ऊपर देखने के लिए क्या गए?
वो अंदर है, वो पहाड़ के अंदर। मना करी थी मैंने तो सुनते नहीं है।
हाँ
चलो
वही तो कह रही, वहाँ क्या देखने पहुँच गए तुम? ये नीचे से देख लेते।
झरना देखने गए थे।
हाँ
बड़ा वाला।
हाँ नीचे से देख
नहीं तो हालत खराब हो गई तो मैंने कहा कुछ नहीं हुआ।
वही तो कह रही अब मैं
तो खाना भी ढंग का नहीं है।
हाँ
कॉफी खुल गई तो आधा मग्गा दूध होगा और उसमें है ना 2 गिलास पानी में और कॉफी डाल के दे दी।
मैंने बोला घर से रख के ले जाओ, रास्ता में ना कुछ पे जरूरत पड़ेगी। नहीं ले गए दोनों के लिए।
ठीक है।
हाँ
ऐसा लगा कि पता नहीं क्या पी रहे, तो मैंने तो फेंक दी उसको तुरंत।
वहाँ तो ऐसी
खाने के नाम पे कुछ भी नहीं है वहाँ पे।
हाँ नहीं मिल रही होगा, है ना? सांस फूल रही।
हाँ सांस फूल रही तो लगाती हूँ ऊपर पहुँच के।
हाँ कोई दिक्कत नहीं, लग गया ना फोन बस। जाती गई खूब पहाड़ पे जंगल में।
Internet isn't working here. I'll call when we reach down. Mother-in-law asked, "Why are you climbing all the way up? The waterfall's visible from below." Sonam replied, smiling, "It's a beautiful spot, Mummy G. We're just trekking." Mother-in-law, concerned, "Did you eat anything? You're fasting today, right?" Sonam, "Yes, I ate a banana, but I won't break my fast just for sightseeing." The call lasted just a few minutes. Calm, casual, nothing unusual, but behind that calm, a dark plan may have already been in motion. Raja's voice wasn't clearly heard in the background. Was he already dead or being led to the edge? News broke. India erupted. Social media exploded. Hashtags trended. Hashtag justice for Raja. At Indore Airport, one of the accused was slapped by an angry passenger while in police custody. In Shillong and Sohra, locals protested, fearing damage to their tourism industry. A Meghalaya minister even demanded that Raja's family apologize for defaming the state. What started as a private tragedy had become a national scandal, a murder that raised uncomfortable questions, not just about Sonam, but about love, marriage, and trust. Why did Sonam kill him? Was it just for love? Did Raj manipulate her? Or was it a cold, calculated move for money and freedom? What about the fifth suspect, still on the run? What will the CBI uncover if they take the case? Was this a one-time crime or part of something bigger? Sometimes betrayal doesn't come with a warning. Sometimes your killer sleeps beside you, smiles for photos, plans vacations, and sometimes your love story ends at the bottom of a waterfall. This was the story of Raja Raghuvanshi, a young man in love, a bride with secrets, and a honeymoon that turned into a murder scene. Subscribe for more real crime stories and to stay updated about this case. Until next time, stay curious, stay careful,